No one in Ohio is asking about Russia.
So I dressed up a little bit today for the first time, got a button-up shirt on, and I got a little pop in my step because we're going to talk about Nina Turner. Now, Nina Turner, during the 2016 campaign, she was my favorite surrogate because Nina Turner is a real progressive, and if you haven't heard her give a speech...
If we can build a nation, we can have universal health care. If we can abolish slavery, we can have universal health care. If women can get the right to vote, we can have universal health care. If a man can go to the moon, we can have universal health care.
She gives one hell of a speech, and she never holds back, and that includes when she's on cable news. And this weekend she was on CNN, and they were talking about Russia. And then they go to Nina Turner and ask what her opinion is. So here's what she said.
That's where I would focus, is compartmentalizing the inquiries about the special investigation, getting back on offense by talking about the agenda.
How's this playing in Ohio?
No one in Ohio is asking about Russia. I mean, we have to deal with this. We definitely have to deal with this. It's on the minds of the American people. But if you want to know what people in Ohio, they want to know about jobs. They want to know about their children. I was just in California where California folks, especially the national nurses, pushing for healthy California, a single payer, Medicare for all kinds of things. I talked to a baby boomer, African-American baby boomer who lives right here in D.C. Russia is not in his top 5. He believes that both parties are failing. I talked to a Gen Xer, a white male who's in the union. He wants third party. We are losing. The president should be concerned about this. All Americans should be concerned about this. But if we were to go to Flint, then they wouldn't ask you about Russia and Jared Kushner. They want to know how they're going to get some clean water and why 8,000 people are about to lose their homes. We are preoccupied with this. It's not that this is not important.
Yep.
But everyday Americans are being left behind because it's Russia, Russia, Russia. Do we need all 535 members of the Congress to deal with Russia? Can some of them deal with some domestic issues?
Let me ask.
So Nina Turner just absolutely kills it and stuns the panel. And Dana Bash, she moves on to other topics. She doesn't ask Nina Turner about, oh, tell me more about Flint, or what other issues are poor and middle class worried about. No, Dana Bash does what Dana Bash and CNN anchors do. They pretend that whoever just spoke doesn't exist, and they move on to the next topic. But why I love this clip so much is because Nina Turner is just Nina Turner, and she's speaking the truth. So regardless of what everyone else is talking about, she wants to get to the actual issues and discuss the real issues. And she makes some great points there. Like, do all members of Congress need to be focused on Russia? Is that what all members of the media should be asking any member of Congress that comes on the show? Obviously not. Now, it's not saying that Russia is not a topic and that Russia and this Trump investigation is not important. Of course it's important, and Nina Turner even said that herself. But it shouldn't be the only issue that we're focused on. And this is just another example of why people are leaving the two-party system. More people now are independents than ever before. Now, what does that tell you about the system? People are frustrated with the two-party system because these two parties are not focused on the issues that actually affect their lives. Now, if the Democrats were smart, they would go in and scoop up those independent votes. But instead of discussing these issues that people actually care about and that they want resolved, the media is just jumping from scandal to scandal. When there is enough money and enough people and enough resources within these cable news organizations to cover everything properly. Now, while Nina Turner is being rational here, some people online don't see eye to eye with her. And in fact, they question why Nina Turner is focused on real issues instead of Russia. So here's a tweet from Melissa McEwen. She has one of those fancy blue check marks, and she's the editor-in-chief of Shakesville.com, which I don't want to malign her because my channel is not well known either, but I don't know what this website was or who the hell she was before I saw this tweet. I question why Turner, a Democratic rep and prominent Sanders surrogate, would run interference on the Russia investigation. So should you. Interference on the Russia investigation? Because she told CNN that they should be focused on more than just Russia. And again, Nina Turner didn't say we shouldn't be talking about Russia. She said we should also be talking about other issues.
The president should be concerned about this. All Americans should be concerned about this. But if we were to go to Flint, They wouldn't ask you about Russia and Jared Kushner. They want to know how they're going to get some clean water and why 8,000 people are about to lose their homes. But everyday Americans are being left behind because it's Russia, Russia, Russia. Do we need all 535 members of the Congress to deal with Russia? Can some of them deal with some domestic issues?
Let me ask.
So you can see right there, Nina Turner is talking about, yeah, the president and the country should be concerned about Russia. But this isn't the only issue that we should be discussing. Now, I want to give a proper shout out to Delo Taylor. So he's the guy who retweeted this Melissa McEwen tweet. And he retweeted two more that they get even more crazy. So he retweeted these two. This first one from Mark Dutcher. Nina Turner is poison for Democrats. The future is Kamala Harris, Ted Lieu, Maxine Waters, Adam Schiff. They are fighting back. And then he gets a reply from someone else who agrees with him, who goes by the name I'm With Her, who says, yes, thumbs up. Get that witch out of our party. So Nina Turner is poison and a witch because she's worried about people getting clean water in Flint, Michigan. Do you know how fucking ridiculous you sound? Now, I don't want to paint all Hillary supporters this way. Obviously, not every person that voted for Hillary thinks this way. A lot of people voted for Hillary for honest reasons because she was the better option between Trump and Hillary. But there's clearly a group of people who are sort of in this Hillary Clinton groupie thing where anybody who had supported Bernie Sanders in the primary, anything they say now is immediately scrutinized for no good reason, clearly, and put into this camp of those aren't the Democrats that should represent us. When these are the people that actually give a shit about domestic issues, that actually give a shit about people that are living in the country. I mean, honestly, I want to understand how Nina Turner is a witch and poison and shouldn't be part of the Democrats because she's discussing the fact that people in Flint, Michigan don't have clean water. That she's discussing the fact that people are becoming disillusioned with the two-party system, which is backed up by polling. It's fact. More people are independents. Why does this make Nina Turner poison or a witch? Like, it makes me question if these are even real people because there's no logical argument to make here. Now, completely unrelated to this, I just want to say, I think Nina Turner is going to be a force within the Democratic Party. Assuming the Democratic Party can and will adopt a progressive message to try and actually reach out to voters, I believe Nina Turner will be a part of that. And in 5-10 years, we're going to see her as an integral part of the Democratic Party. That's if they're smart enough to actually utilize her and not just cast her aside.